$150 Android phone? Let's see what's in the box. Dave Taylor here, and I look at a lot of expensive phones. It's not unusual now for $1,000 smartphones. $1,000 for a phone. Sheesh. That's why I'm looking at this today. This is the blue G9 GSM Android smartphone with 6.3-inch HD screen, and it's $149.99. You heard me right, under $150. Crazy. Now, let's find out what's in the box. To do that, we need a box opening tool. Just happen to have this one. This is an actual buck knife. How about that? Very nice. So we're gonna just cut the plastic and then we will see what's inside. And while I'm opening it, let me tell you, it features a 6.3-inch, assuming I could open it, there we go. It features a 6.3-inch V-notch HD display, which means at the very top there's a little cutout for the front camera, running at a fairly modest 720 by 1520 resolution. That's about 271 pixels per inch, which is roughly half the density of like the modern Google Pixel 4 XL, which is also the 6.3 inch. And it's powered by a MediaTek Helio P22 2.0 gigahertz octa-core CPU, 4 gig RAM, 64 gig of memory, micro SD capabilities. You can put your own micro SD card up to 128 additional gig. So, in the box, well, let's see. Looks like the packaging has slipped down a little bit, but I don't think the phone has been damaged in transit. Oh, I see what's happening. So we have the tray, and on the tray we have the camera. The phone. Let's open this thing up, take the plastic off. And as you can see, this is the blue edition of the phone. It's really nice. There's a really nice feel to it. And there's lots of plastic all over everything. So the rear-facing camera, there's another one over the entire back, there's another one over the entire front. They all have tiny little tabs to make it easy to take off. So now we have the phone. Let's see if this will power on. Most phones come fully charged now, which is actually kind of nice. And there we go. This one is also charging and powering right up. So let me tell you about it. This is a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is kind of hard to believe given that it's so slim and so light. Supports quick charge to 2 amp quick charge. And unfortunately, biggest downside with this is that it's Bluetooth 4.1. Okay. I see Blue has their own little video that comes up on the phone. That's kind of fun. But it's only running Bluetooth 4.1, not Bluetooth 5.0. That's one of the bigger limitations. And on the bottom, I'll give you a close-up. It's charging, well, it says micro USB, but that kind of looks more like USB-C. We'll look at the cable in a minute and see what's there. So let's keep going with the unpackaging. So here is our cable. It's a pretty cool looking cable. And it is a USB-C cable, so therefore it must be charging with USB-C. Well done. Too bad their specs aren't exactly consistent. That's okay. I'd rather err on the side of something good like USB-C. Why is it so much better? Well, for one thing, there's no orientation to the plug. Who invented micro USB? What were you thinking? It's such a disaster. I'm so happy to get beyond it. Now, wall charger obviously goes with the cable. Let's see what else is in here. Well, there's an empty bag. I think the charger was in there. Look at this. There is a clear phone case, and that is pretty darn handy. So you can take your phone and immediately put a protective case on it, and that is not a bad strategy. It has no bezel, so it's not really protecting the front very much, but it's still some protection for the edges and the back. So it's still nice. It's obviously nice to get a phone with a built-in case. And not only does it have a case included in the box, but let me show you, it also has, ta-da, a screen protector. So how cool is that? So for that $149, you get everything that you really need. Now, for you watching this, this might be a little less phone than you're hoping for, but for grandma, for your teenagers or something, this could be a really nice phone. Or if you just want a second phone, this could be a good alternative for that. So let's see, in the box also is some sort of instructions. the dual SIM installation guide. And I should mention, it is running Skyroam's vSIM SIMO or SIMO, and that gives you dual SIM and GSM. So you be careful if you get this phone. Not every US carrier supports GSM, but overseas they do. So you can have this, literally have two different identities in the same phone. So you can have your US number and your Germany or France or EU number, and then just have them different numbers, different plans, different SIM cards, all of that. Very cool. If you're curious, it does have two IMEI numbers, so that's how it's doing that. But all that's done in software. So cool. You don't have to screw around with those tiny little cards. Much, much easier. Let's see. Here is a quick guide. And wait, there is a blue sticker, very subtle. I don't think anyone will know what that is, so that's good. 2 silica gels. Don't eat these. You're not going to eat them. And something that Google seems to have forgotten with the Pixel 4, actually these guys have included not just earbuds, but earbuds with an AUX plug, which means the phone, sure enough, on the bottom of the phone there is, cue the heavenly choir, a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. It's nice to see one of those, right? So what else can I tell you? So rear facing camera is a 13 megapixel with depth sensor, which gives you night mode, portrait mode, and they say there's digital up to 53 or 52 megapixel photos. I don't know exactly what that means. I'll test that out. We'll see what that looks like. Interestingly, the front camera, and there's that V notch, the front camera is also 13 megapixels. So it's not often you see a phone where each camera has the same in density, the same capabilities. So we'll see how that plays out. Also has a fingerprint sensor, and yeah, face unlock is nice, but a fingerprint sensor, right in the center there, super easy to work with. Boom, it's unlocked. Nice and easy. So that's about all I can tell you, and we've gone through the whole box. So let me just do a quick recap. We got a lot of plastic. So I'm going to put all that aside. We have charging cable. We have headphones, super handy. We have the screen protector. We have the clear TPU rubber case. We obviously have the blue G9 GSM Android smartphone, a sticker, and a bunch of documentation. So really, this is like an entire starter kit. This isn't just a smartphone. This is an entire kit where you get everything that you need to get up and rolling immediately. And support for 2 different phone numbers on the same phone. Super cool. This could be a really great business phone where you just issue these to all your employees and you let them have their own number if they want it, and they get the business number. So all on one phone, easy, straightforward, easy to work with, nice looking, really good feel to it. So now, before I tell you the price, even though I've already mentioned the price, but before I tell you the price again, tell you where you can pick one up, let me just ask if you can subscribe to my channel. One huge benefit is if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get to see when I publish my review of the phone with lots of demo photos and videos, because I know you're going to be super curious. I'm certainly curious how a 13 megapixel rear facing camera can get you much better density photos. So we'll see. There's a lot of AI, there's a lot of software, there's hardware, so you can do that kind of thing. But let's find out what that looks like. So subscribe and you'll be able to catch that when I post it. Now, this, as it says, hi there, this is the blue G9 GSM phone. Comes in black or blue. This is the blue color. Hopefully you can see that. And it is $149.99 at walmart.com. That is kind of a no-brainer. As long as it lives up to all its specs, this is going to be a solid option. And this could be a terrific stocking stuffer for like teenagers or tweens or something, or grandma who keeps losing her phone. Something like this could be a real win. So with that, I want to get started with this and start taking some photos. So that means that, hold on. Okay, I will catch you in my next video.